But I would say that, I mean, more so than just picking the top 7 characters, you just pick the top characters that you're comfortable with. Now, sometimes that might be the best characters, but you definitely don't want to forego tiers for, like, how comfortable you are. But we're going to get right into the match, Marth versus Falco on Yoshi's. Interesting that they struck to Yoshi's. I feel for Falco a little bit stronger because he has the shine off the top opportunities.
My favorite quote on this is that if this matchup is 50-50, this stage makes it 80-80. They both destroy each other. Like, Marth with the platforms will destroy Falco off one stock. Falco has shine off the top, and insane pressure that Marth can't really get away from.
Yeah, I definitely agree that 80-80 is a really good way to put it. This stage is so volatile for not just this matchup, but a lot of matchups. It's just, man, people just get wrecked.
But Wes really likes swinging. He's one of those secondary Marths that's just jumping all the time, doing a lot of aerials, and unless you're really comfortable with your character in the matchup, it's difficult to punish.
Yeah, Wes is a man after my own heart. He's definitely a very aggressive player. He's going to try to keep moving on you, you know?
Yeah. And there's not going to be like a move, then wait for your reactions, a move, then another move.
Yeah, it's just, I'm going to keep doing the moves and moving. So Wes has been, oh my goodness, what a great juggle using that left platform and top platform. Marth really has that capability, but you have to be really cognizant of what percent that they're at, because you have to switch constantly between using the mid hitbox and using the tipper hitbox for the different knockbacks and angles.
Well, mostly with Falco, you'll just want tippers until like you get to like fairs and uppers and you'll like really late percents, but...
Yeah, and that was definitely a mistake. I feel like he probably wanted to ledge hop into like a back air or something like that.
Yeah.
But Randall saved the day. And he just...
Deems has done like so many reverse lasers. It's not what you want to see. Oh, the Shy Guys are getting involved.
Yeah, that death after getting saved by Randall was unfortunate. I think he went into tumble for some reason.
Sometimes whenever you get like pushed off Randall,
it's like when you get...
shield, you'll just like...
It's like when you get knocked off the platform while you're in shield.
It's kind of like a tumble or pridefall. I think that's a brawl term, but never mind.
But we got Falco lasering right into Marth's grill. Wasn't clean on that ledge stall. If Falco keeps on giving up ledge, I'm surprised he doesn't just try to go for the Marth killer.
The Marth killer is probably like, I don't know, against a secondary Marth, it's like good enough, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I feel like it's not.
And it gets
easy to execute.
It gets a lot better like when they're further off the stage and they have less options closer to the ledge.
Yeah, he's gonna be looking for like Wes to use his double jump or like commit to going low and then try to Marth killer, but I don't think he's doing that right now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's on his radar though. Definitely, I mean, it's just like free kills when you do get it, when you recognize that opportunity. Ooh, I really like that forward air into the up tilt. Tried to go for the down smash. Down smash is one of the fastest moves Marth has on the ground.
5.
Yep.
F smash? No. Oh, Deems capitalizing. I'd really want another stock if I were him.
Yeah. Oh man, that's just
rough.
wave dash tipper.
Yeah. Deems couldn't really apply the pressure that well with Falco. Like, I think if he had a little bit more room, he really could have just like shot lasers to keep Wes from just constantly aerialing and jumping, because that's what Wes wants to do, especially on Yoshi's. It's just like keep hitting him, and Deems couldn't establish the neutral to suppress him, which Falco is good at, but...
Yeah, I think Deems was concentrating too much on using lasers, and on a stage like Yoshi's, that's kind of a trap, actually, because it's rarely safe to shoot lasers on that stage. What he really wanted to do was just spam auto-cancel back air more so.
Or just have a grosser punish game. That's always the answer, especially on Yoshi's.
Yeah, right? Just got to use those platforms, but you know, obviously we're looking at secondaries here, so it can't be...
He's going to Marth Ditto?
I
don't know how I feel about that counter pick. I feel like this matchup's really hard, but that's just me.
I love this matchup. I think it's fun just because, you know, Marth has a lot of combos that work on himself. But at the same time, you're already down 2 stocks. You want to try to...
yeah.
Sure, yeah. Let's get these guys a countdown, all right?
3,
2, 1, go!
All right. I think they're both trying to play the same style now, but in Marth Ditto is really who can just like dash back more and play more defensively and utilize crouch cancel. And
Yeah,
really,
and it may be also that he thought that Falco was his best answer against a Marth, and now he doesn't have any other characters that he feel are a hard enough counter for it.
It was a blind counter pick. There was a blind start. So, I don't know.
He can counter pick.
I'm saying they blind started to Falco Marth.
Oh, yeah, no, what I'm saying, though, is that the reason why he picked Marth is because after he lost Falco, he knew, well, Falco was my only choice for someone like Marth, so now I'm just going to use my own Marth rather than the other 5 characters that I have that aren't very strong versus Marth.
Yeah, that could be it. I think he definitely would feel more comfortable with Sheik in this matchup, but probably saving that for the Falco.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to, it's definitely really delicate balance trying to figure out where to play your actual
Where to put
main.
your main.
Yeah. Because you want to press your advantage as much as possible, but you also don't want to leave yourself open to, getting wrecked by their main when you don't have one to counter with.
A few different strategies like that in crew. Some people say, like, wait till they send out their weakest person, then send in your strongest to try to, like, create as much of a gap as possible. Oh, there's the edge cans. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, they are constantly swinging. I don't think I've seen either of them dash dance.
I think Deems does every time.
Oh man.
The catch is double jump, or is that just bad DI?
I think it was just bad DI. I think he wasn't expecting the down throw, and he DI'd out and behind and just got whacked.
It's like for the tipper, the entire bottom part of the hitbox is the tipper. Like the F smash, the entire bottom frame of it, just like if you're below the ledge at all and you get hit by that, it's just going to do max knockback and you're pretty much dead every time.
Yep.
So, okay. He has 3 stocks on his Marth, is that right?
Yes, and all said and done, that's pretty good considering that he was 2 stocks down.
Yeah, graded.
But
2 stocks, only losing 1.
This is where the flow of crew battles kind of, it gets difficult for the person that lost that first match because now the initiative is on Wes for counter pick.
And I gotta say, Marth is one of the characters that I feel like a lot of people just are like pretty good against. If you look at Wes's list, I feel like a lot of like mid and low tiers do pretty alright against Marth. Like they do lose, but if it's a secondary Marth, you can get a lot of weight. There's a lot of ways to cheese him. Just in my opinion, though. It's like, of course, once the Marth gets like really good, that becomes less and less true. But yeah, this is what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's worth talking about that. Tal, who's probably the most experienced North in the Marth Link matchup with Bravo, they both agree that like this is either even or
close to even.
I think pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah, I think
it's a good choice. I don't like the counter pick though, because if you're gonna play Link versus Marth, you want to use stage space and projectiles, bombs, and boomerangs.
Oh, we got the Bravo tag.
Yeah, that's
3,
nice. Shoutouts.
2, 1,
go.
Well, they also said they get 2 bans, right?
Yeah, but any stage would have been bigger than this.
You're right, and I feel like Marth's biggest problem in this matchup is he can't kill, so you're just like, give him a stage that says, let me take care of that for you, buddy. Like, this Link's one of the characters that doesn't really have to worry about FD against Marth. One of the, like...
Oh, yeah, for sure. If anything, it might even benefit Link some, because he can just... There's no getting around the projectiles. You have no platforms to navigate. But already got the kill on Link. It's
guy on a throw to tipper.
Yeah.
Right?
Got a little shield poke there. I hope the arrow was a mistake.
Yeah, probably meant to ground it even then. I don't know if it was the best option.
Yeah. And this is yeah.
Got to protect that.
Happening, and all of a sudden, Deems is up in stocks again.
Up in stocks, back in the lead. Wes has had real cute edge cancels. You gotta give him that.
His Link has been pretty when it's not dying.
Yeah.
And it's just really messing up the DI on some of these throws.
Yeah. Those arrows do not look practiced. He does not know where the ledge is on that.
I do like that, though. He recognized that down smash was going to be able to kill off the top and just kind of went to spamming that.
Yeah. Really strong option, especially spot dodge down smash. It's one of the Link's fastest moves.
And Wes, like, when he gets Marth on those platforms, he needs to run back and pull a bomb. He really should try to have a bomb in his hands at all times.
It's really strong against Marth, yeah.
It's just one of those projectiles that are really good because you can't really swat them away 100% of the time because a lot of times the explosion hitbox will end up hitting you anyway.
So, and the other thing is that it forces Marth into shield, and shield is one of Marth's worst options in neutral. It's just because it limits his movement, limits his dash space, and he also
I
has
can't
like
believe he grabbed through
he's so
that.
vulnerable to shield poke. So that way, items are also against him.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Mark doesn't necessarily want to be in shield a whole lot. I'm still the edge cancel, the double dare.
Yeah, he pogoed on him. He's going for it again. I think Deems is just like, no, I'm not messing with that. I'm just faring right through it.
Yeah, and nice tech chase.
Yeah, it's Marth kind of has to do that in this matchup, but it's actually really tricky to tech chase Link because of how like delayed his tech animations are.
Yeah, here's
yeah.
man, another tipper. And one thing that I think
four
really bit Wes in this matchup is that he did not use Link's Nair like once.
Yeah, that's one of Link's like trickiest things is he can do a full hop Nair and then double jump, and while he's doing the double jump, like a hitbox of the Nair is still out.
It's
that
not
does
the double
not
jump.
make
You
it
literally
all.
just do the full hop Nair, and you're able to get the second Nair out. Like, I think it's the Nair can start like 2 frames after the last Nair ends. I think it's actually a programming error in Link's moves where they actually didn't.
It looks like a glitch.
I had heard somewhere, and someone can correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but what I heard is that Link's Nair was actually never given the designation to terminate hitbox, so it actually just keeps the hitbox through the entirety of the animation.
That sounds right. All right, we got to count down again. We keep going back to Yoshi's. Wes says, I don't care what character I am or whether or not you're playing a character whose F smash can kill me at 50 on this stage. Go for it anyways.
Yeah, he's just it's a little odd that
It's what his heart wants. All right, 3, 2, 1,
go!
All right, so Wes is Falco now.
And
Looks
already
like-
looking good against Marth.
It looks like he wants to combo, so I guess that's the right stage for that. Not that
I don't know. Yeah, he should honestly be playing this like this is his last stock.
That's how you kind of should do it in every crew battle, right? Because every stock is so precious, but then again, you kind of want to build momentum and start feeling yourself too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Balance.
And he should have just back aired right there.
Yeah.
I feel
Tried to go
that
for the
shine
shine
was
back air.
pretty unnecessary. And
Up air.
all right, that was good.
Yeah, pretty clean. So, is that complete? Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're back to even. They've gone through 2 full characters, and it's still they still have a
That'd
whole
be 22 stocks each, right? No, 20
No.
stocks each.
Yeah, exactly. 5 characters apiece, 20 stocks total.
So, Deems has his counter pick on Wes's Falco.
This will be interesting looking at
Look at his
character
roster.
list.
Yeah, I think we might see a Fox.
I mean, here's the thing. Every single one of these secondaries are going to have those juicy combos on Falco, right?
That's true, but you're also... I don't know. I would say that his neutral is really impressive, but I don't think Falco is that... Or Wes has that super impressive neutral laser-heavy Falco.
No, not at all.
Maybe. He's going... I like how all of them are shouting out different people in their tags.
Yeah, they really are. They've gone through Full Metal,
Full
K-Pen.
Metal, Bravo, Kevin. I don't think we had
Don't forget about
Ben
Steven.
Dredge.
Steven.
What?
What? Oh,
What?
that was his mark.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. I saw also the Ben Dratch
Okay, they
tag
beat me.
for.
Okay,
Oh,
they
they're
beat me.
they went straight into it because it's 4 stocks apiece. Fox is an interesting choice. I mean, if you're going to combat the second best character in the game, you should probably use
So-
the best character, right?
He's confident in his
But the
Fox.
thing is, when you have a second, like a random pocket Falco, you can pretty much only combo spacies, right?
That's true.
A lot of
That's-
pocket Falcos like only combo
He's
spacies.
just like
That's true.
same thing as pocket parts. Like,
and
hey,
just-
I got the fast faller combos.
In general, just as we were saying how, Yoshi's such a volatile stage for like any matchup, this matchup is volatile on any stage.
That's true.
So I feel like it would have been maybe better to have chosen a character that doesn't run so much risk of just dying at like instantly, right?
I look at the rest of Deems' characters, and it's either his main or 2 or 3 characters that lose real hard to Falco. So I don't disagree with this. I think he's confident. in
Yeah,
his
I'm not going to call it a bad decision. However, it could end up biting him.
Oh, he tried to go with the Thunderous combo. West just went off.
Yeah, it was
That was
good.
bad DI in the back throw.
Ooh!
I love that reverse back air.
The reverse back air to get him back off towards the stage was great.
Laser F smash. That's been working for as long as Wes has been playing.
It's a tale as old as time.
Yeah. He's trying to just get his neutral established here.
Oh no! And that's another thing as well. Picking a secondary Fox and Falco on an Iron Man like this, you have to wonder if, you know, do I risk going for a character that I might end up suiciding with?
People always say that like Spaceys are like worse in crews just because of nerves, but I mean, I don't know. That seems plausible, but they're still Spaceys.
It has
pretty
to
good
be.
to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's still, you know, that propensity to flub is only going to be compounded in a crew battle or an Iron Man.
Yeah, I think you just got to be confident no matter what. Oh.
Ooh, and then
He
all
just pitched it. Pitched it away. Deems can get a shine right
or the
there.
counter strategy. I'll wait for them to mess up.
I mean, yeah. It worked.
So all said and done, it was 3 stocks to 4.
When both of them had 1 SD, so still not exactly what you want to see. I think Deems is gonna go Sheik here. He may. I don't know. Actually, from 1 stock of Falco, never mind.
Yeah, this has been pretty even throughout,
1
actually.
stock difference. Who does he think will not get counterpicked? So wait, did they pick the stage and then the character, or the character then banned stages?
They pick the stage and then the character.
Oh.
It's like normal singles where you ban stage, pick stage, and then
Yeah.
you pick characters.
Huh.
Except your character locked.
Who's Deems going?
So,
Samus.
Samus. Okay, this
Where's
is
the cam tag? Where's the cam skis?
Cam skis. Cam skis, yeah! What? Ron?
I don't know what that's about.
As in like Cameron, K-Ron.
Ron. I like this. Samus is a character I would have liked to have seen the previous match.
Yeah, I mean, we're the
I mean, that's
same
why
age.
Samus is relevant in today's meta, is that she does really well versus Fox and Falco.
She does pretty well, yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a winning matchup, please.
No.
I'm not that ignorant, but all right, we got a countdown.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, and I like the Dreamland pick as well. Samus is probably going to live until 180%, and Falco still can't recover.
Yeah, Falco still dies at, well, he gets an F-smash. He gets an edge guard, he died like 60, pretty consistently. And this is a big winning matchup for Falco, but you gotta be patient, especially on this stage. And that's something a lot of secondary Falcos aren't.
Yeah, you have to be patient, and you have to be patient for a lot longer than in other matchups as well because of how long Samus survives.
Just grab the ledge.
Yeah, that charge shot was pretty unnecessary. You see, here's the problem. Samus would have been such a good pick. You know, it's a lower tier character that actually has a high tier matchup that's good, but now he's going to have to deal with some BS.
I don't know. I'm looking at Wes's list right now.
Because
Either
Wes
he
still
goes-
has his Falcon. He hasn't picked his main, and Falcon just
I think Falcon
dumpster.
dumpsters Samus, yeah. I'd actually support a Falcon pick right now from Wes. I think that's the safest thing. Maybe Ganon. I think Ganon actually would be pretty decent.
Well, if he picks you.
Well, I mean, Wes picks stage first. So as long as he doesn't go stadium, I think Ganon would be decent in all of these stages.
I'm surprised
But
that...
I don't know. I'd go Falcon. Just try to gamble it all. Like, I think I can 3-stock this Samus with my main.
Yeah. It would definitely be... Oh, he went for the Ganondorf.
They're saving it for the end. They're trying to build the hype.
Yeah, there's a... definitely trying to build some energy.
Grudge match. That's what we're commentating, right? These guys.
Oh,
hate
the
each other.
classic, the Chad tag. This is great.
Chad 3D.
Chad
So this matchup is relatively even. Samus probably wins just by like keeping Ganon out and camping with projectiles, but it's difficult to do that.
I actually don't think so. I mean, obviously Samus overall is a better character, but I think in this particular matchup, I
on
think
this stage. Well, This stage is also amazing for Samus.
Like on FD, maybe Samus wins, but I think on any triple platform stage except for Dreamland, he's great. I think it's an advantageous matchup for Ganondorf.
I don't think Deems cares.
Yeah, he hasn't actually gotten hit yet.
Yeah. Talking about keeping someone out.
But, and how quickly it can turn against Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful up air spike. Actually sent him more horizontal than down. That actually worked out really well for him into the back
That was
air.
like 4 hits. He got 1 hit in neutral and killed him from 0.
Yep, and that's one of the things that makes Ganondorf so good. The other thing about it is just
That
the
is
ledge
a
dash.
ledge stall, but very difficult ledge dash with Ganon.
Yeah, definitely one of the more... The ledge stall is easy. The ledge dash is difficult.
To do any like ledge option is pretty tight with him.
And the thing that makes Ganondorf so good in this matchup is
Jumped out.
just forward airs and back airs being invalidating missiles, really.
I mean, yeah, and Samus has difficulty dealing with like aerial, like super aerial opponents anyways. So just like, she can't crouch cancel a max range forward air and punish it, right?
Yeah.
It has way too much range.
You know, Samus relies a lot on crouch canceling, on wave dash back, and that type of stuff, and that just doesn't work versus Ganondorf. You either outspace or you not prioritize sometimes with Ganondorf against Samus.
And I think outspace is the only option, just outspace, force him to come in,
That's what
or
makes
just don't fight.
yeah, that's what makes forward air so good, is that he just leans his entire body backwards and just distorts it away from you.
Yeah.
That
was probably an overly ambitious edge guard, but he still got the hug. So,
was
good
overly
power shift
ambitious is the exact term I would have used.
And that describes a lot about Wes. Just
Overly
edge guarding.
ambitious. Yeah, he's don't ever tell him he can't.
Yep, 69%.
It's and it's
He
gone.
just called out the edge cancel. He's like, you've been edge canceling with every character, and that's the only thing you've done consistently. Is just edge
Don't you?
cancel.
Good forward smash. Don't you always feel kind of dumb? You're sitting there feeling so
Yep,
smooth, edge canceling, and then
So I'm just like, yeah, no matter how cool or difficult that option is, there's just one that beats it.
yep,
If I know you're gonna do it.
it's still invincible.
Yeah, that feels bad. It's about 25 damage on the thing.
I think these YOLO charge shots are not very good. Nice wave dash back forward smash. And the up tilts. Up tilts are really, really good when those platforms are at that mid height.
I would like to see another up tilt where, like, the forward air would have worked too. If you just, like, space yourself to drift onto the platform with it.
Yeah, once you get him to shield and up tilt, you can really start spamming it. And someone like Ganondorf doesn't have a lot of options. Like maybe instant up air out of shield. Or no, he's on the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Shield drop, but I don't know if Wes is on that. Team is cool.
Yeah.
It looked like Deems. No, I don't think he was going for aerial interrupt. That's not his style.
Yeah. What I was saying before about the charge shots, though, is that I really wish Deems would try to look for a grab. He hasn't really tried to grab at all, because you can get guaranteed charge shot combos with it. Instead of going for these YOLO charge shots, you can get the guaranteed combo.
I mean, yeah, but I think grab is just as risky as a raw charge shot or anything else. It's the riskiest option he has, right?
You have to grab with Samus. It's, I think, underrated. That's what I'll say about it. It's not great, but it's definitely a very useful tool for Samus. But we are talking about secondaries here, so yeah. In general, like if you're talking to like a new Samus player, you just tell them don't grab. It's not great. And then once you start getting a little bit better, you can start. Oh, he waited for the very end to use it.
Small dodge down smash. It's actually like pretty. Oh, I was gonna say it's pretty difficult for Samus to cover everything, but I'm not gonna give him an excuse for that one. That was bad.
Punish the sidestep on top of the platform.
Last stop. Samus should recover from this always, but he needs to go low. Yeah.
Yeah.
He spent all that time up there just to mess with him before he just goes for the ledge.
Yeah. It was
Nice
that up air is really high priority with Samus, and he's got him off the stage. Just woo!
Pretty tricky back.
And the spike did it in.
Yeah, he didn't quite get the ledge for that grapple, and he also didn't tech that, but that was a pretty weird timing. So, 1 star on the Ganon. For Wes, it's Still pretty close. I think Deems.
It's still only a 1 stock
Yeah,
difference.
I think Deems is pretty comfortable no matter what character he goes against a Ganondorf. And he can go Dreamland, he can go Battlefield. I don't think you feel bad about any of these.
I think
Dreamland Falcon.
I wouldn't want to go to Dreamland versus Ganondorf.
I would if I'm Falcon. Kill it like 100, just stomp knee or up throw knee.
Ganondorf has a propensity to live until 180, and on the last stock that you're just like
Falcon.
trying to get rid of. Yeah, that is true. Like I said, we'll see how it pans out. I mean, you know, it is a good idea, but you never know what's going to happen in that 1 stock, right?
Yeah. And because it's secondaries, no one knows exactly like how good the other person is at the matchup and in like all the different areas of the matchup, right? So you don't know how good they are at like keeping their stocks, how good they are at playing neutral, etc. Because both you guys aren't 100% comfortable.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go! And already trying to fish out for some of those knees.
Yeah. The very first thing he did was Nair. Cross-up Nair really good against Ganon. You guys pretty limited shield options.
Yeah, doesn't really have he doesn't have any answer really for cross-up on his shield.
But he gets the forward air edge guards.
But we also have to think Wes probably has a really good idea about how to play this matchup, being on the reverse end of it for so long.
He's played a lot of Falcon Ganon.
Exactly. And already he's been able to take that first stock.
He was getting caught in the field a little bit more. With like a dash ends character like Falcon, you really want to be trying to dash back against such a slow character like Ganondorf, because even if you shield, he can just keep like fairing and being pretty safe and applying pressure to you.
I like that he saw that he blocked on a light hit, on a light shield, and he was so much shield stun that he couldn't do anything about the town beat. It was pretty funny.
Oh no!
Disaster.
That up air
Again, these instant
good,
up airs
yeah.
are making money for him.
I haven't seen the same level of instant up airs against Falcon. I'll say that.
I'd really like to see more up airs from Falcon. That's like, oh no! And this is the momentum shift. It wasn't even using mains. It was the Ganondorf.
Yeah, I mean, he looks real comfortable, and Games does not look like he knows how to punish shield. It's just like, oh, that was good, but it's going to take a couple more. Ganon lives forever on Dreamland.
Ooh. Choice forward smash, but lost 3 stocks.
3 stocks. That's a 7-stock Ganondorf. So far. No, yeah. 7, is that right?
Yeah, 7 stocks. It was
7-stock
4 before versus the Samus.
Well, yeah, that's candidate for an MVP. I think we're going to see some more mid-low tiers.
Talk
right
about
now.
play the game, Ganondorf.
Yeah, I think Wes is going to go one of his mid-tiers right now.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to. It's only 1 stock, and he has so much power now that they've kind of wound down to.
Going back to Dreamland, too.
Interesting. Oh.
I don't know who this is.
That was his tag right when the Wii was released.
Please?
Yeah, Wii. It's the Wii with an S.
Who?
Wes.
Wes?
Yeah. He used that tag for a while, either after the Wii came out or after Brawl came out.
That's some lore. I did not know that. I wasn't playing.
That's your Georgia.
All right.
Georgia melee.
3, 2, 1,
Go. And I like the Game & Watch pick because Game & Watch actually has some pretty cheesy looking edge guards versus Falcon.
Yeah, his forward air stays out a long time, and his up B is like actually really good.
Oh, and that down tilt. Ooh, the wave dash into the torch.
Yep. He says, I know that Nair is couch cancelable. It's happened too many times.
Yeah. I know all of your weaknesses. Oh! He was trying to end it in style. Wes is always the kind of person that wants to put on a show.
100% of the time. Well, that's a clean character up for Wes.
Yeah, and
Are we gonna see the Game Watch Dittos? Where it's either Game Watch Doge or the Sheik is coming out.
I think he has to pick Sheik. I don't think that you can. You got to stem the flow.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think you can try to Game Watch. Because then that would be putting, like, even if it goes even, you'd be saying my Sheik needs to take 8 stocks.
Yeah.
No, I think, yeah,
No, you need to. Yeah, going to the.
You gotta 4-stock this guy. They're getting right into it.
Yeah, they're gonna go right into it. And honestly, all things said and done, this is probably the best, like one of the best places that he could have picked out Sheik.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the strongest like counter picks for character-wise.
Yeah. Also, like, this matchup can be a little bit weird for Sheik because Game & Watch has a lot of just, like, real simple stuff to do on shield, like, so she can't really punish him cleanly, and he also has crouch cancel, so she can't really approach. She just has to really just trash him in neutral, which she can do, it's just not her strong suit.
Yeah, and we didn't even consider the possibility that Wes might actually just win with his Game & Watch, which would, I mean, he's already lost 1 stock. That's already, like,
That's
you
more
cannot lose anymore. You really wanted to get out of this matchup only losing 1 stock to be able to bring yourself back into it.
Hopefully he's shaking it off. Just remembering that he knows how to play this character.
Yeah, definitely the first stock was a flip that was not going to happen too often. He caught a double jump with Game & Watch Nair, and I think Deems is going to be ready for that next time.
You say that, but I think Wes is going to keep sniffing it out. You got to double jump at some point, right?
Yeah. And wait for that deep Nair.
And not punishing that F smash after the vanish is a bad sign. Chain grab. You can chain grab until he's 30. Up tilt.
Yeah, just
That
win.
doesn't look like it's guaranteed.
Got him off the stage.
Yeah. That was a really
Really good.
like hitbox from forward air. Good job, Sheik.
Yeah.
Just went under, like under her.
Yeah, and Deems is taking back control of this match. He's not really giving up. He's playing really safe, which he really does need to.
Tries to call a double jump, but it's hard. Game & Watch catches her trying to come up to the platform with the down tilt. He could have gone like back air into like something there.
And Wes keeps on ledge hopping, and Deems is stuffing it every time by just dropping through the side platform and forward airing. And oh, he made it back. And this is actually a pretty... No, don't do that. Wes, Zelda actually does really well versus Game... Oh, he can't, though. Wait, is he allowed to change to Zelda?
I don't know. I was thinking that's another character? I think. It's great.
I don't know. We'll have to consult the judges on that
Yeah,
one.
DQ. Might get over here. Chain grab for a couple more percent. DI's up. We should be fine. We should just DI up here. Wes is just trying to catch his aerial movement with a forward air.
Yeah, all he needs is that one hit,
Trying to
but
get one more stock, but that's it.
couldn't
Over
do it.
100% get up, clutched it out for him. So
I'm still a little suspect about that Zelda. He did transform into Sheik immediately afterwards. He didn't throw out any attacks.
True. That's true. But we know one thing about Wes is he says he was trying to, once upon a time, he was trying to train his Mario as a counter pick to Sheik because he thought Mario surely has a better matchup than Falcon does against Sheik. Surely. It's an old school logic. Is A rookie? Yeah. A period or period.
Man, where's the green Mario love though?
I don't know.
That's he's using the yellow Mario though.
Yoshi uses pretty good for Mario.
And we're gonna have to do the countdown again.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Go! And Mario has some technology for this matchup, but it's still a bad matchup for Mario.
It's a bad matchup, yeah. Like, Mario is down there to do crouch cancel. He has a really good crouch cancel down smash of his own, chain grab, into guaranteed follow-ups, and really good edge guards.
Yeah, and then that combo game, up tilts and up airs are really good versus Sheik. We just saw 3 up tilts, true combo.
Sheik's a little bit combo food, but Sheik, if you just keep doing short hop back, forward air, Mario really doesn't have an answer to it.
That's true. Yeah, oh man. And Wes has been really killing himself in a lot of these matches by doing these ledge hops.
That was actually just I think it was a really bad down. Just, like, he had a couple different recovery options. That was like the one that changed together. I really like that just drift onto platform late there.
Yeah, oh, the down smash would have been perfect there. And that's another thing as well that's like kind of weird for Mario that some people find difficult to deal with. Mario is one of those few characters where his smash attacks are just like really good in neutral, like all three of them.
Yeah, true. Other than that, I would like to see West just start spamming crouch cancel when he's at this low percentage, she's at a high percent, because no matter how good Sheik's neutral is, she can't avoid a crouch cancel down smash forever when she's at this high of a percent.
That's true, and not only that, but Green Mario will use this.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I think he got caught out of his double jump in the middle of the stage and just like, it was just a bad
And
angle.
that's a recovery that's his recovery option too. Not gonna chain grab. Nope, that's not this. Guaranteed, but it's not him.
Yeah. Ooh, that up tilt just had like a really beefy hitbox.
It's
That's a few active frames.
yeah. Shield. West double jumping immediately. It doesn't seem very quick to me. So I think he's playing pretty solid. His recovery options have just gotten killed every time.
Yes, every time he's had to recover, it's been because of a ledge hop. He's just, I don't know, he's not playing the ledge and off stage very well with Mario.
I feel like he's got to be a little bit safer.
Yeah, and that's just, you know,
there. Like, I think he's going for a lot of, like, shield mix-ups. He can just grab because it's one of your strongest options. Chain grab into guaranteed F smash.
That's what that forward smash was choice.
Good, it was good. Nice crouch cancel. Down smash, dude says, I think. Oh, nice grab there. Nice platform movement there. That tilt on shield there. That was cute. That was a good recovery option. Oh, it just smash attack to grab.
And right there, he should have just up B'd immediately. You're absolutely right. He's using these down B's in really inopportune moments.
That was a dicey down smash. Randall coming to the rescue.
No!
Is that what you want
That's
to
rough.
see? But
And-
and one stock. I think if he takes 2 stocks, I guess he's done his job. I guess. Kind of a tough call. But it's so what is left is 1 stock of Deems Sheik against Wes's Falcon, and then Deems has Game & Watch.
Yeah, and that's going to be rough. I mean, he made the right choice. He had to use Sheik where he
We
did.
saw Game & Watch Falcon earlier. It looked decent for Wes.
Yeah.
The other side. I don't think it's quite the same
Wes
thing.
might have a little bit more experience in this matchup.
True. And I don't know why you go to Yoshi's. Wes just loves Yoshi's, but I don't think that's correct. I think this matchup, like, she just smothers Falcon with frame data here.
Yeah.
As much as the character can. All right.
3, 2, 1, go! And Deems is obviously going to look for at least 1 stock, and to that end, Yoshi's is going to work out well because he might be able to get something really quick. And we're going to start a
Wes,
tech
no
chase.
SDI on that jab. No SDI. You've got to show that you're able to beat this tech.
And, oh, that's bad. Clean 0 to death would be pretty huge.
Nice ASDI down.
The crouch cancel was really good there. Oh, but he gave a ledge!
Trying to sneak that last forward air in, but Falcon really can feed. Like when she jumps and is just looking for a forward air, Falcon can scoop in with an up air and kill her off it. Grab the ledge. 1 stock from Deems.
Wow, that vanish hitbox was really late there.
Oh,
And, oh, that's bad. Definitely at that juicy kill percent combo for Sheik, and that'll be it.
Yeah. Right. Alright, so 3 stocks of Wes's Falcon against 4 of Deems' Game & Watch. It's, I think this is what we were all looking to see.
Couldn't have asked for a better ending.
Exactly.
The script Brandon wrote up for this Iron Man is great.
Go FD, chain grab him.
There's no way. He's got to ban it.
No, he didn't.
No, he
Banned
didn't.
Dreamland and Falcon.
So, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're going to go to FD.
Right. Countdown.
And we got a 1 stock. It's all come down to this.
Alright. 3, 2,
1, go.
He has the meat tag. He's that confident for his Game & Watch? I hope so.
Yeah, listen, I'm not going to rely on anybody else but me.
No one's going to win this crew battle for him right now. It's just going to be him.
And they're both starting to play a little bit cautiously now.
Nice down tilt. Oh, caught the jump, but
And this
edge guard.
And that's going to
sour
be
spot.
it.
His down tilt is sweet spot is great, sour spot better. At least when edge guarding Falcon.
Is the Game & Watch going to bring it home?
Game & Watch is MVPs.
And he died at 75.
I mean,
It's a rough life for
yeah.
Mr. 2D.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He says, I chain grab with my secondaries. None of that honor stuff.
Hey, there's $15 on the line, man.
Grudge match, like I said. Oh. Nice. Fair catching the jump.
Wes has got to find something to do here.
No, I'm just guaranteed off that. He's going to be looking for like a grab or a fair. I think down air would have had like a really good hitbox to shield poke there. Oh, that's going to kill.
Yeah, he ledge hopped, and then all of a sudden he's brought it back to even, but at 112%. Shout out to 112.
Any fair? Yep.
And that's it. All right, it's been about...
1 grab, this could be done. Oh, but
Don't get knocked
a
down.
series of knees.
Oh, no!
No!
And all of a sudden, we're down to a completely even match, down to the wire.
Wes is going to go with YOLO options.
Are we going to see the chain grab? Or, oh, missed it. Oh,
grab.
this might be it.
Hey. Oh,
Yeah, ring on him.
yeah. Forward air.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He got the SDI down, but no down tilt. Oh, the fair got beat out. How did that happen? Oh my god! That would have maybe killed Game & Watch because he's so light. The fair pressure, like, Game & Watch
And
is so
was
bad.
that it? Oh, he's still alive! Oh, that's it! Oh, man.
That was a really good
Man, that was a roller coaster start to finish.
Yeah, good stuff.
That was the Game & Watch almost
Wes is
pulled it
the
out. Wes was
proud-
sweating there for a second. He's going outside to cool off.
Yeah.
He's just gonna. We're gonna see it's raining outside right now. We're gonna see Tim Robbins' Shawshank Redemption reenactment in a second here.